Good morning, children. How are you today? And wherever you are and wherever you are listening to me, the story, I just want to say that I love you. I love you so much. And you are born for doing something great in this lifetime. Okay, so let's start with today's story. Story number 2. The uplifting parable number 2. So today's story is the secret of success. The secret of success. What is the story? What is the secret of success? So this story is about an 8-year-old girl. Her name was Prakriti, and Prakriti used to live in the big town, the big city of Bangalore, along with her parents and 2 siblings. And once it happened that she went to her village, her native in Bihar, and she, her grandfather and grandmother were staying there. So she just was interacting with her grandfather, and it just happened that she was very passionate about things, and she wanted to become a very successful woman and a very successful entrepreneur in her life when she grows up. So she asked her grandfather in one of her interactions that, grandpa, tell me the tips for success. What is the secret of success? How people are successful in their lives? So grandpa said, wow, this is a very good question. And he said, okay, I will let you know. What he did, he took Prakriti to a nearby plants nursery, and they went there. Prakriti happily went, and she was very excited, very passionate to explore the places. The village was a kind of new place for her and new people, so she was very excited. She went to this nursery, and along with her grandpa. So her grandpa bought two small saplings, and he bought, and they came home. Now Prakriti asked grandpa, what are we going to do with these two saplings? So grandpa said, okay beta, let's plant these saplings. So one of the saplings we will plant inside our, the lawn, our house, and one we will plant outside. Okay. So she said, okay, grandpa. And Prakriti's grandpa planted one of the saplings inside the house, in the yards of the house, and they watered, they put enough water for it, and the minerals, whatever is required. And then the other sapling, they went on the roadside, and they planted the other sapling on the roadside, on the sides of the road, and which was, the people used to walk, and the vehicles used to go on that particular road. So he planted it, and they put, even Prakriti and her grandfather put water into that, and some fertilizers as well. Now the grandpa asked, Prakriti, tell me dear, which plant of these two will be successful? So Prakriti said that, grandpa, of course the plant that is in our lawn, in our yards, that will be more successful. Then he said, why? So he asked why to Prakriti. Prakriti said, because it is in a safe place, and the plant on the roadside is in a danger zone. The animals can harm it, The people, the children playing nearby can harm it. It has the danger from the rain, animals, and so on. So the plants that is in our yards will be more successful. Then her grandpa said, "Okay, beta, yeah, let's see." And then he started reading his newspaper. A few days passed. After a couple of weeks, Prakriti went back to Bengaluru, and similarly, the time flies. It happened that it just 3-4 years period passed by. In this entire period, Prakriti's grandpa was taking equal care of both the plants, putting water to both the plants that was in the yards, in the home garden, and the other that was on the roadside. Now, it so happened that after 3-4 years, Prakriti, along with her siblings and her parents, came to the village. They came to their village in Bihar once again. And now, this time, Prakriti inquired about the plants, and also asked her grandpa that, "Grandpa, I had asked you the secret of success, but you didn't tell me that time. Grandpa, please, please tell me the secret of success. What what is the reason behind successful people?" So grandpa said, "Okay, beta, I'll tell you this time." So the next day, they went to see those two plants. The first one was in the home garden, and see, when they went there, the plant had grown into a bigger tree, and it was quite less green. So Prakriti was excited. She was elated. "Grandpa, I told you that this plant will be more successful. This plant will be more successful." Then, because it was quite in good condition, it had grown to a bigger tree. So then Grandpa said that, "Wait, beta, let's see the other plant also, and then you tell me which one is more successful." After seeing the plant that was in the house garden, they went to the plant that was planted on the roadside. And when she reached there, Prakriti was mesmerized to see that plant that had grown into a huge tree, with its branches expanded to distant, and and people were standing in its seats. It was quite good. A lot of people, those the people who were walking on the roadside, they came to take some rest below the tree, and that was quite huge. Prakriti was astonished, and she asked, "Grandpa, how did it happen? It had so many dangers. It was it was on the roadside. The animals and people could have harmed it. The rain, the wind, and even then it grew into such a huge tree. How did it happen, Grandpa?" Then Grandpa said, "Dear, this plant was planted in an open space, so it had the freedom for its roots to expand into ways that it wanted to. However, the plant that was planted in the house garden had a limited space, and that's why, and it was open to bearing all the challenges, like the wind, the rain, and every single thing. But the plant that was in the house garden, in a bigger pot, that had a limited space, so it grew in its own limitation. But the plant here had unlimited space. It had the freedom to grow and expand as it wants. Similarly, my dear Prakriti, in life you have unlimited possibility. You have limitless possibility. We often confine ourselves to the limitations that the society, that the people around have forced upon us. If you realize the unlimited potential that you have within you, you can grow and expand into an immensely successful person, Prakriti dear. Prakriti was looking astonished at the huge tree, and she was thinking. The day Prakriti had got the secret of success. Have you? So, dear children, the lesson from today's story is that each one of you have unlimited possibilities. You have to go beyond your comfort zone to expand yourself. Every single person on this planet has two hands, but few are more successful than the other. Why does it happen? Because most people like to live in their comfort zone. If you think beyond that, then you will grow more than the average people do. Do you commit to myself? Do you commit to me that you will go beyond your comfort zone? You will do more than what the average people do? Do you promise to me? Okay, alright, dear children. You take care and let me know how did you like today's story, The Secret of Success. Thank you and have a beautiful, beautiful day today, and we'll meet in the next story. Until then, bye bye.